Hey there, fire signs. Welcome to your December reading. I'm so excited. I'm starting a brand new series of monthly readings for my astro signs. I love, love, love doing the cards for you, and everything's changing at every level for me personally, and I have a feeling I'm not alone. So as you look at the fire, because of fire signs, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, my dear fire signs, what's been going on in your life and how can you plan on what's going on in December and getting ready for the new year? So I am going to just blow this out, allow the smoke to rise, allow your visions, your desires. What is it that's on your mind? What do you want to know about your circumstances in December? And how can the cards help you? So that's what this is about today. I've already shuffled the cards and gotten ready. And this particular reading is from the Daily Tarot Girl. I really love her spreads. And it's a map that will show you what's going on with your energy throughout the month of December. So let's lay out your map. It's 8 cards. Get them all in place first, and just hold in your mind, what is that area in your life that's been troubling you? Who is it? Do you have a person that's been causing you some consternation? Do you have a situation in your own private life that nobody knows about that's been pulling your energy away from you being the highest and best version of yourself? What's been going on for you, my dear fire signs? Put this aside. Okay, take a look and make sure everything's in view. Okay, good. All right, so going first, what is it that you're going to be exploring now in the month of December? And we are looking at the 4 of Wands. So the 4 is all about stability. And this is a card that sometimes can suggest a relationship, a family, a couple, where it's a wish fulfilled for people who want to be in a relationship. So that being said, I'm just sensing that for many of you, this is really about creating a stable relationship with yourself. That there's been something going on that has been throwing you. It's colder than you thought. It's puzzling. There's something that is standing outside of where you know you want to be. Because with the wind that's blowing around these 4 wands, wouldn't it feel warmer if they were inside? Why are they outside? Is stability unreachable? Do you have to have cold winds blowing right during your serenity? What's happening here? What's going on? This is what you're going to be exploring. Now, during the month, there are going to be lessons for you to learn. And here we have the 10 of Pentacles. So yes, so this to me, I love this, is just perfect, because this is what I would say is more true stability. It's a nice day. It's not snowing. There's just joy around. There's a blue sky. There's a family togetherness. There's a wish fulfillment. This is the tree of life that the pentacles form. So it does seem that your current life experience, what's going on right now, is causing your sense of inner balance and serenity and contentment to be skewed, because I think this is what you're really wanting, but you don't know how to get there. And so what you're going to be learning through the month of December is how to manage the ups and downs of normal life energy, the storms of life that seem to threaten what it is you're wanting, but actually are part of the story, part of the game, okay? So what's going to help you the most to bring peace to this seeming conflict? And we have the figure of Santa, I love this, with the Three of Wands. So it is kind of calling you to look backwards a little bit, like put the replay button on just shortly, because the Three of Wands comes right before that Four of Wands. So what will help you the most is just to be willing to get prepared and feel out your future. Look at how Santa's got all of the gifts on his back, and he's holding his hand up to his eyes and looking out to the future. And so as you are going through the rest of December, what will help you the most is to just check your systems. Make sure that everything that you're doing is serving you. How do you need to be equipped to go forward? What tools do you need? It's almost like resetting your GPS and making sure you have everything in order. Now notice he's standing at the edge of an ocean. The sleigh with the reindeer is not here, and there's not a ship. So there is something missing. So what will help you the most is to evaluate your current situation, get a feel for what is missing or is not quite right before you go forward, all right? Now, within your personality, because you're a fire sign, there are parts of your personality that are a little shy about showing themselves because you guys are very sure. I mean, if there's one thing I know about my fire sign friends is this sense of confidence and security you typically walk around with. So, but there's a part of you that may struggle a little bit to pause, hold back, and evaluate what it is that you're really wanting. And we have the High Priestess. So this part of you that is intuitive, the part of you that wants to provide inner guidance, needs your support. There are times that when you run out ahead of your intuition, you ignore your intuition or you discount it. Notice the gift on her lap. Your ability to quiet yourself and to tune in to your inner being is going to bring you great rewards, all right? You need to support the part of yourself that is the quiet observer. The High Priestess doesn't speak. She just observes, and then she gives you nudges, cringes, goosebumps, a variety of physical sensations that can guide you. But if you're always rushing, always pushing, you can miss this. So this is the affirmation I suggest. Even though I don't know how, I'm listening to my inner guidance right now. Even though I don't know how, I am supporting my intuition now. Wonderful advice. All of us could profit from it, but particularly for my fire signs in December. There's a part of your personality that wants to be released. It wants to be set free. Let's see what that is. The Hermit. Okay, so there's a part of you that gets stuck when you're not sure what to do. Okay, there's a part of you that is at a standstill. Notice the purple garment. There's a part of you that's been deeply hungry for spiritual connection, just to understand why, understand how, and you've been pulling yourself away from the people who love you in order to find your own way. Interestingly, it's almost as if you might feel your intuition has been guiding you to stay separate, and that could be true. But notice that gift bag on the back of this hermit. There's so much you have to give. There's so much that you can bring to other people to give them hope and to give them inspiration, because you're like a Timex watch. I'm dating myself, but you take a licking and you keep on ticking. It's like there's a part of you that will not give up. And this part of you right now wants to be released. The hermit wants to go to warmer ground and to have and to get involved with something. Hermit is a cyclical energy. There's times to step away, and there's times to take your show on the road, okay? So this part of you, the desire to be a hermit, is absolutely ready to be released. And you do need to trust your intuition to guide you step by step. Now, what could get in the way, fire sign? What might interfere with this ability to make these choices, to find what you need to get yourself back in the game? And we have the Six of Wands. So let me get this in view. Okay, so what could get in the way is just your past accomplishments, okay? Sometimes when you're midway through a journey, it feels so good, and then it stops. The Six of Wands is only halfway through the suit. The King of Wands is what is the mastery of manifesting what it is that you're wanting. So what could get in the way is the fear of only going halfway, that you might have started many projects and they didn't get finished. Procrastination got right in your way and didn't allow you to go forward. It could be the fear of other people's approval, that if you achieve, if you make your dreams come true, that when other people are critical of you, that it's too painful and you need to stop. But what could get in your way is being satisfied with the status quo, being satisfied at a low level for fear of the pressure that could come with achievement. All right? Does that make sense to you, fire sign? I feel like it's hard sometimes for fire signs to welcome the shadow. It's to welcome the upheaval because it doesn't feel comfortable, especially when you're usually so confident. But the truth is that there's something coming for you here in 2025 that the universe just wants you to be prepared for. All right? So here's what is ready to change. There's a part of you that is wanting a shift, and that's represented here. Yes, absolutely. Peace of mind. Peace of mind is what your heart is longing for. The idea of accepting the world exactly as it is. To accept yourself as you are, with no editing and no editorial comments from the peanut gallery, with your inner critic bullying you into thinking you're less than you are. You don't need half of what you think you need to find this peace of mind. The world is a card of great transformation. It's the sign of the end of a cycle. So this part of you, for this to show up in this position in the reading, is a real blessing, because after a door closes, a new door opens. When we look at the position that the card falls, right under the soul satisfaction card. You may think you want a new job, a new relationship. You may think you want more money or a better quality of life. But the truth is, what you're truly desiring is soul satisfaction and contentment. The only reason we run after the things is because we think the things will bring us soul satisfaction. I want for you, fire signs, to start off your 2025 on fire for real. What you're able to release through the rest of December sets you up for a wonderful, wonderful new year. What are you going to create as you go through this map? What is it the universe has for you? And we have this Seven of Swords. So what you're creating is an escape. You're creating an escape from a mindset that is holding you back. Yes, there has been some darker energy that has been circling around you and dragging your energy down. And it is hard to look at our own bad habits and our own lack of self-monitoring. It's very easy to jump into blame and to say, okay, I give up. But what you're creating here is an escape from how things always used to be. Notice as he carries these 5 swords away from the current situation, he's leaving 2 behind. You are in a process. You're going to be continuing to disarm the parts of yourself that are holding you back. But what you're going to create by the end of this month is the release of 2 major blocks to your success. Even though it's hard for you to release yourself from these habits or patterns that are holding you back, the truth is it's written in the stars. There's something that is getting ready to move on away from the things that have held you back in the past. These 2 squirrels I love. They're all about playfulness. And I notice one squirrel is eating a nut that is provided for, and the next squirrel is leaping into the future, matching the energy of our figure. What this shows me is that you need to lighten up. You might think about taking a class in some kind of group that is life-giving, that's fun, maybe an art class, maybe there's a musical instrument that you want to learn. You might even want to take an improv class, something in your life in the future that creates brand new experiences and fills your mind and your heart with what's possible for you, okay? A wonderful reading for you, my darling fire signs. I know this has not been easy. It's like 911. Rescue, needed. But your guides and angels want you to know that you and you alone are responsible for creating your stability. And we have, look at this, look at all these gemstones. I love this card for you even before I turn it over, because what it's showing me is this huge variety. I feel like you've been caught in such a limited view of what's possible for you. And let's see what the blessing is. And it's unity, chakra balance. The only illusion is separation. Blue lace, agate, amethyst, and new jade. It's an illusion that you're separate from others. It's an illusion that you're separate from your guidance, from your inner being. The universe wants for you to feel its support. Use the energy of this reading. I would go back and I would listen again, because as you feel into what's real for you here, what can you do to get fully prepared? You guys know that I'm a big tapping fan. And if you feel like self-sabotage has been bugging you, go to the YouTube search and look up tapping for self-sabotage. And I bet you 10 videos will come up. You could do each one. I just had a big burp come up, and whenever energy moves in me, I know it's moving through my viewers also. But tapping is a way that you can get into the energy that's stuck in your body and keep it moving forward. Don't be surprised if you burp or if you shiver, or especially if you yawn during tapping, because it will show you that you're taking the steps to get free. I'm excited for you, fire signs. You are going to be racing through this month with the energy of beautiful self-fulfillment coming for January. So go forth and prosper, my dear friends. Please know that I love and care for you with all my heart. And if there's something I can do to support you, drop me a comment and let me know. Bye now.